Over 100 students, along with a few teachers, stood on the football field reading their self-written speeches, all in response to messages sent on Snapchat 2 years ago that have now come to light. The messages in question making reference to police shootings and black people. One of the students walking out today, Student Council President Munthanu Emola, who says racism hits deeply for her, as she was a victim herself when she used to wear a hijab. Emola alleges her incident was swept under the rug by school officials and does not want that to happen to anyone else.
The fact that something like this had to be public for the public eye to demand answers and for them to finally open up and show us that they are taking action is pretty upsetting.
The teen accused of sending the messages in question has parents with high-ranked positions. Her father, Stephen Hunt, is police chief of the Naugatuck Police Department, and her mother, Jonna Hunt, is the assistant principal of the high school. Over the weekend, they released this letter to the community saying in part, "While we fully intend to hold our daughter accountable for her mistakes, we will continue to offer her the same unconditional love any parent would show a child who has erred but showed remorse." But students say they are waiting for the teen to face punishment and for the parents to apologize.
It's not gonna stop. Racism has been around for a long time, and we just need to do something about it. Like, for people who are racist, we just need to hold something accountable.
Amari Brantley with the Waterbury NAACP Youth Council says the teen should be held accountable.
She has two parents who are in the hierarchy who would be in charge of disciplining her, and that's just unfair. You know, she could avoid the reprimandments that need to be made, and she could avoid the disciplinary actions that need to be made.
The march will take place tomorrow around noontime, where they will march from the high school all the way to the green, and you can't expect Fox 61 to be there when it happens. Reporting in Naugatuck, Carmen Chow, Fox 61 News.